Hey guys, what's up? Tags here. Today we are here with the Indian Grand Prix. We're getting towards the end of the season here on F1 2013 Career Mode Season 2 here with Mercedes. I think we're currently leading the championship, but we're starting P4 today. If you checked my tweets earlier today, you saw how close qualifying was. Just under 200th of a second separating me in 4th and 2nd place. So this should be an interesting one. Looking forward to it. And yeah. Onto the grid we go. Let's try and have a good race here. Try and possibly keep our championship lead, but I think more likely the fact that we're just still in the battle. We don't want to bin it off the road. So we want to be consistent here. We want to keep it on the road and just have a good race and bring home some points for the championship in constructors and also in the drivers. So the lights will be coming on any second now for the Indian Grand Prix. Now I think this is going to be one of the shorter races of the season, but I don't know. I could be completely wrong. The lights have gone out. Hamilton has got a pretty decent start, but nothing in comparison to Fernando Alonso and Sebastian Vettel's. As they go down to turn 1, Alonso takes a wide line in, and there's cars on my inside. I think that was Kimi Raikkonen there that was trying to go for a move, but we've got at one position. Okay, well, Hamilton's taking a very slow entrance into that corner, and we've got to run out the corner. Very good run out the corner actually, and we somehow jumped Sebastian Vettel through all of that. So this is going to be one interesting slipstream battle down here. Sebastian Vettel will be having the slipstream. Can he dive it to the inside? Misjudging this, the first part of the lap where it's straight. I'm not doing too badly, but I think it's the end of the lap, the last sector, where I'm really not very good. This sector I'm not actually that bad at anymore. I used to be really bad at it, but once you realise it's one of these new tracks and you have to sort of put the car over the white lines like that to keep it around the track, it's unfortunate because I don't want to, but okay, that's not gaining time there, that is definitely losing time by going off the track. But we all remember back to India, Abu Dhabi, the modern day Tilke tracks in real life. They were pretty much extending wherever they could, just to gain, you know, thousandths of a second. Apparently it doesn't make any advantage whatsoever, but we'll know that's most likely a load of rubbish, because of course they're gaining time, otherwise they would not be doing it. So a little bit of a break there on Sebastian Vettel. Not too sure what happened there, but I'm sure he'll be right back on us through there. I suppose the first sector we have a chance to pull away, but it's the second sector and third sector where I think we do lose time to the AI. We're all getting a bit sideways coming out of there, and that is looking likely that I will be going to Ferrari next year for season 3. I'm looking forward to that. You know, it's a new challenge. It's not going to be as fast a car as this, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the challenge, and hopefully we'll have some good racing. Sorry, I just sneezed, so I thought it would be best to edit it out. So hopefully the rest of the comments are right now. I've got a little bit of a cold, which is a bit unfortunate, and at the same time I ran off the track there and lost a huge amount of time. So hopefully I won't sneeze for the rest of the commentary. I'm going to have to try and remember to edit it out. I'll probably forget, but yeah, whatever. We'll see what happens there, but hopefully I won't forget. But anyway, Sebastian Vettel gained a lot of time on us through there. To be honest, it was a big mistake, so I expected it to lose a lot of time, but you know, really did lose us quite a bit of time there, which is unfortunate. But I suppose it's one of those oh damn it, I forgot to use my KERS. No. Weave about a little bit just to get that extra bit of KERS usage, and I can't believe I forgot to use KERS that lap. What a stupid thing to do. So Lewis Hamilton there putting in a 33.3. That's quite a lot faster than my lap time. We got that corner perfect though. And Hamilton's up into P2. I didn't notice there, but let's use all our KERS down this straight. I think this is the best way for me. I'm not as good with the KERS usage as most people, so I mostly use it coming out of the corners going onto fast straights. I don't know whether it's really the right thing to do, but I'm hoping it will be. So Hamilton, Vettel are the cars behind. think Alonso's in that gap there, but we've set a purple sector 1. I don't know where the AI's pace from qualifying has gone. Normally the AI are faster in the race than in qualifying, which I don't really understand. Well, not like in comparison, in relative terms. Let's just say they're not faster than their qualifying lap. They're faster in relative terms in comparison to me. Is what I'm trying to say there. So I don't know what's happening there. It's a bit weird, but you'd expect the AI to be a bit closer, especially as they were faster in qualifying. The ultimate lap, I was not up there, which is unfortunate. I wanted to be a bit closer up there in terms of the actual pace, but suppose you got to just do these things. If you're not good on a certain track, you just got to get a good start and get up there amongst the faster cars. But it looks like Hamilton actually has pulled on quite a bit of ground there. That was our fastest lap of the race, however, a 1:31.4. Oh, that's one thing in qualifying. I kept making that mistake, running too wide into turn 1. I don't know what it is. It must be something to do with the setup. Blimey, those tyres are destroyed. This is only we're on to our 5th lap on these tyres. I only did 1 lap on this set of tyres in qualifying, and wow. Actually, I suppose I did 2, so I suppose technically this is going on to my 6th lap, because you outlap, all of that sort of stuff. But these tyres are really destroyed. What? I'm supposed to come on lap 7. Blimey, I've got to do another couple of laps on these ones. This would really change the race on its head, and I could be thrown into a position in this race where I really could be losing quite a bit of time. I'm probably going to be coming on lap 6, to be perfectly honest. 8 laps on these tyres would have been more than enough. Hamilton is all over the back of me now. He's going to be fighting for this position harder than ever, because I think he's lost quite a few points in the last couple of races, Hamilton, due to errors and whatever. So it's going to be a good fight here. I'm going to be look, I can't believe in 1 lap I went from setting the fastest lap to setting probably my worst lap of the race, which is a bit embarrassing, but it shows you I'm not good with my tyres. But I think I was talking about Ferrari early on. I forgot to use my curves again. This is such a stupid moment. I keep doing stupid things. I was talking about the challenge at Ferrari next season. I'm looking forward to it. I'm expecting a tough first half of the season, but I'm hoping by the second half of the season we'll be fighting up there. I don't know whether we'll be going for the championship, but every driver wants to win a championship with Ferrari, and that's going to be my aim. Mercedes still a big brand, but it's not really up there with Ferrari and McLaren in terms of the teams you want to win a championship with. Ferrari and McLaren is really the big ones. Lotus, I think in a way, is a bit like Mercedes. It's only sort of brought back into Formula 1 recently, so I don't really think that it's one of those big luxurious brands that you want to win the championship with. But obviously you want to win the championship with whatever team you can, but you know what I mean by this, that you'd want to win the championship with one of the better teams if you had the opportunity. Like, oh my god, and also Williams is another one, but Williams of recent years have just died off the pace. But I don't know what's happening with this car. It's just literally got driving off the track. I just even if I drive slower into the corners, it's just drifting off the track, and I have no idea what it's playing at. But Lewis Hamilton's right up behind me now. I'm going to have a nice little train of cars. I've just got to square off the corners as much as possible, just to have the best runs out the corners as possible. Alonso's up into P3, Massa P4, so that means Vettel is outside the top 4, which is big for the championship. I just can't keep it slowed down. I don't know what's happening here. Bit weird. I haven't really experienced it something like this bad before, the tyres. But look, they are destroyed. The pit guy obviously has done something wrong here. Told me to pit on the wrong lap. Now Hamilton, no, you're not going to get past on the outside. There's not a car's width there, so I'm not going to even open up a car's width. And now Alonso's driven around the outside of Lewis Hamilton into P2 in this race. And off the track I go again. At least going off the track in India is not supposed to be a bad thing. Everyone seems to just corner, well, not really corner, track extend You know, it's a big thing in Formula 1, you know, league racing, that track extending was bad and all of that. And obviously, nobody wants it to happen, but... Oh, what's happening? Oh, I have to look behind and just everything's gone badly. But, yeah, you know, track extending was a bad thing in league racing. But now they do it all in real life, so I don't know what to do here. That's a bit of a stupid thing to do, but you know, I need to get into the pits, and I'm not sure whether I'll be able to do it on the outside. Let's go on to those prime tyres, and hopefully that take us to the end of this race. By the looks of it, quite a high degradation track. You know, I don't really pay too much attention to it, but I know places like let's say Monza is a low degradation track because you're just driving in a straight line all the time. So Grosjean, I wonder if he's pitted. Let's have a look. No. Why is Grosjean down there? I have no idea. Why is Grosjean down here 14th? I would not know. And why is there a Toro Rosso and a Williams in front of him? I would not know either. But anyway, let's just use all the KERS and the DRS to the max here. We're in a lucky opportunity or a lucky position here to have the DRS available to us on our outlap. So this should enable us to probably jump back part. Oh no, I just tagged the back of Grosjean there. Oops, I didn't realise he was quite still alongside me, so I think I just... The track, who is it? It's a Force India, and it was Paul di Resta who got tangled up in some sort of accident and was off the track, done a spin. I know that because Suttil is right behind me as he came out of the pit. So, wow, di Resta making a mistake, maybe a costly error there that could put him outside the points. That's going to be big for him and the championship, especially if Force India are in a big fight between some other constructors and not really paying attention to the lower ends of the field. I know Force India was the team I drove for last year, so obviously I will remember the good times at Force India. But yeah, that was not a good time for Paul di Resta there, going for a spin. And that was unlucky for him to lose that time. Now, what other cars coming out the pit lane? It's going to be extremely close. There is a car, and it is Lewis Hamilton, Vettel. We're going to go around the outside of Sebastian Vettel. So we didn't lose any time, really didn't gain any time, so it's going to be a nice close race here between myself and Hamilton, except my tyres will be one lap older coming towards the end of this race. And let's open up that DRS and try and just close down on Hamilton, because I don't want to be losing Hamilton, because otherwise I could be out of contention for this race win. Hamilton's slotted it through there quite well. Hamilton is charging away and looks like he might have the chance of the win here. We can't deny him of it in the next couple of laps. I don't think we're going to be able to do it. But who's this in front? The Williams is doing quite a good pace, even though he hasn't pitted, I don't think. So that's quite interesting to see. The Williams is staying out there and keeping it up there, maybe into a good points playing position towards the end of this race. Who knows? We'll see. But not too far to go in this race now. About half race distance gone, so you know, probably another good 10 minutes or so onto this video, I'd say. So we'll see what's happening. Let's hope that we don't lose Hamilton completely here, and hopefully we can just grab the DRS here. Oh, we don't grab the DRS. We're outside that 1 second window, and even though, what, 9 seconds, the mass? Okay, I'm confused, but whatever. We've got to get into the DRS zone here, so we're going to use the KERS, then we're going to square off the corner. Am I calling it the right thing? I think that's what squaring off the corner is, going in wide and taking the higher ground off the corner with the extra speed, if you know what I mean. And also it means that you're not like loading up the tyres as much. It's not like a gradual movement, it's a one sharp movement, which shouldn't, I don't think, take out as much for the tyres, but it is slower in the long run, I think. Hamilton is just so fast through this part of the track. It really has turned into a championship between us three. Webber is still there, but you know, with his win in Japan, he really did bring himself to the forefront of the field, but this race he hasn't done as well. Hamilton looks like he's pulling away, and I don't know, maybe Hamilton might grab this one, even though we just had set the fastest middle sector of this race. Could this be on for it? Put into fast fuel mixture now. We've got 1 lap. It's going to be the lap to catch Lewis Hamilton. Whether we can do it or not, I don't really know. Still, I don't get the DRS through there. It's a bit frustrating, but that time I really was quite far behind. 1.2 seconds behind Lewis Hamilton. Crossed the line that time. Who we won't get the DRS, I don't think. Actually, we probably could do. We lifted off the brake there and we've run it into the gravel. That was just a misjudgment on my part. And now Vettel seems to leave me. Well, actually, that was my fault. I just drove onto the track. But that's a stupid error on my part. I had to lift off the brake, otherwise I was going to crash into Hamilton. So, for the best interest of the team, I had to do that. Even, you know, I outbraked myself. So I thought better thing to do is lift off the brake and just run it off and hope that there was a bit more runoff there. But it wasn't. There was gravel. One of the few places there's gravel on this track, and that's one place I run into. So it looks like Hamilton is pretty much certain of this win now, even if we track extend for the rest of the race. We track extend like Sebastian Vettel, and that's not supposed to be a mean thing on Sebastian Vettel, but he's the master of getting the most out of the track without getting penalised. So you know, I'm not saying it in a bad way, you know what I mean. He is the master of the 1 lap pace. So I don't think we're going to be able to do this, guys. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. He looks like he has got too much of a gap, Hamilton, there, to, you know, be able to pull that gap back. So let's see what the time is coming across the line. That's not even a really bad lap time, really. I suppose it is quite bad. But you know, the tyres have gone off a bit, so you'd expect it might have been even worse there. But 3.2 to Hamilton. Alonso actually has fallen back quite a bit through all this. He's down to 6th place, and I think Webber, if we look here, no, Webber's in 5th, so I thought Webber was in 7th, but Webber's up, you know, in a decent position. It still just gives him that opportunity to possibly go for this championship. Just you know, it's not that certain, you know, it's not that likely anymore, but it just gives him the opportunity to go for the championship. And we actually are pulling back on. Wow, we are actually pulling back on Hamilton where we were until we hit that bollard and threw us up in the air. So we matched Hamilton through. Oh my! We matched Hamilton through that sector, and mistake there, which nearly lost the position to Vettel. Probably should have given that to him, but I can't. You know, I can't be just giving up places now. I'm going for the championship. I can't be just letting people through. Oh. My driving has just gone all over the place suddenly, and you know, I get those comments like, "Oh, just improve." And it's like, well, it's very easy for someone to say that's got unlimited time to go on games to say just improve, but I don't really have a huge amount of time really to go on computer games. So, you know, most of the only really times I'm going on F1 now is to record career mode and go on for the league races. So, what's that? 30 minutes, 40, 50 minutes a day, you know, at max. Well, it's not really even I suppose it is a day, because I've got to record quite a lot of career mode. So, oh no, that was a, you know, that's what I should. Oh, look, are you serious, game? Stopped me on the sticky, whatever it's called, AstroTurf. Slowed me down. That's a lot of rubbish. If that was Hamilton, I probably wouldn't have gone for that move, but as it was Vettel, someone that's not on my team, I went for it, and it just about worked out, which was good. And with all this fighting between me and Vettel is really costing us the chance of a race win, but it wasn't going to be there anyway. After our stupid mistake, we just completely outbraked ourselves. It was always going to be inevitable that we weren't going to win this race, so this battle is just, you know, a bit of extra entertainment for you guys. It's not going to be really affecting it too much, I think. So this is going to really even out the playing field in terms of the championship. I think it would be better if the championship, obviously not in my opinion, if Vettel was in front, as that would just spice it up just that little bit more. And going into the last couple of rounds, we would have one hell of a race on for the championship, and that's what I want for this, really. But you know, obviously I want to win it, but also want to have a good championship battle for you guys to watch. So who knows what we're going to be going, you know, in terms of the championship. I don't know what's going to be happening going into the last round in Brazil, whether we might be leading by 10 points or might be behind by like 15. Who knows? It's going to be one hell of a race. Well, a hell of a last couple of races, and it's going to be really fun. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it, because I'm going to be looking forward to it too. Probably going to be recording quite a few episodes of career mode over the next couple of days, because I've got 4 days weekend, which is you know, I'm a bit sort of bemused why. I'm recording this the day you watch it, so I'm recording this on the 29th. And for some reason we've got an inset day today, and we've got an inset day on Monday as well, which is a bit weird for school. You don't want to expect them to have 2 inset days, or I think, well, I don't know really what they're called. I just call them inset days for the just to make it understandable. Bit weird to have 4 days off. I only had like 2 days at school this week, because I went off to do some sort of what was it? Some like talks about filming and all that sort of stuff, which is obviously what I'd like to do when I'm older. So that's quite cool to have that opportunity to go up there and do some or learn about filming and media and all that sort of stuff. But let me know, let me know in the comment section, guys, what would you want me to talk about for these videos? Because you know, it's very well just cutting up the video and talking about, you know, just a random topic or whatever, but I'd want to talk about it in a live commentary, because I think that way I can get my points across a little bit better. Sometimes just like writing down nothing is better than writing down pages of stuff to talk about. So we'll see what happens there in terms of that, what you think in the comment section. Leave me just some topics you want me to talk about, maybe, you know, because you guys are going to have some more interesting topics to talk about than me. So let me know in the comments. It's going to be interesting to see what you guys come up with in terms of stuff for video topics, and that'll be to talk about in the career mode videos, by the way. I'll probably actually put out a tweet probably for the next video, because I'm probably recording the next episode in the next couple of hours. After this one's rendered, I'll probably start recording the next episode, just to try and get as much career mode recorded at this time as possible, because this is obviously, well, I don't really have any work to do, luckily, so you know, I can record some videos, and yeah, it's a good time to record some videos, obviously, as I've got free time, and that's a good time to record videos. Not when I'm, you know, normally when I just don't have the time to upload a career mode, I just, you know, luckily I've got some videos sort of privated, so you know, my aim was to do this once every other day, but it's ended up being maybe you know, no career mode for like 3 days, and then 3 career modes in a row, stuff like that. You know, I've just been a little bit bad with my schedule, but at least I've got the videos, the other videos, not the career ones, scheduled, just so I have something to upload if I don't have the time to upload career mode, because career mode does take a lot of time, especially when you live commentate it. But career mode in general, even if you split it up into like a 2-3 minute video, 2-4 minute video, I don't know, like a really short video, it still takes a lot of time, because the career mode in itself takes a long time to record. And please don't say that Vettel is going to be able to get me on this last lap. Oh no, Vettel has got the manoeuvre done. However, I don't know what's he doing there. He doesn't get the DRS, so Mark Webber's just driven around the outside of him there. Oh, the car's just not steering in. Mark Webber has gained a position there and up into P3. This championship has been thrown on its head once again as Vettel loses positions. Oh, I just can't drive with these tyres. You know, that wasn't intentional. I never cut corners on intentionally, unlike some people probably do. Look at this, full lock, and sometimes the car is just not reacting. Sometimes it reacts fine, then the next minute it reacts badly. I don't really understand it. I suppose it depends on the camber, not the camber, the angle of the corner, sorry, and how tight the corner is and all that sort of stuff. But Hamilton's going to be coming across the line any second now to win the Indian Grand Prix. And looks like I'm going to grab second. The amount of drifting I've done in this has been quite embarrassing, but I don't know where Vettel ended up there. It looks like he was quite far down the order. So that's going to be very interesting to see. So obviously Hamilton first, myself second, and my rival Fernando Alonso fifth. But I honestly think the Vettel dropped down to about 6th position there. Yes, he did, 6th position exactly. I don't know what happened there to Vettel, but Hamilton, once again, the class of the field, Mercedes 1-2, and there's the championship. Lead by 6 points now, and the top 4 can be leading the championship. Any one of the top 4 can be leading the championship in the next race. For example, if IDNF Webber wins, he could be leading the championship. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave your topics down below. And yeah, it's been Axe. I'm out here. Goodbye. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, remember to leave a like on the video. If you haven't checked out 2 of the videos on your screen right now, remember to click on them. You'll be able to just click on them and open up in a new tab. And if you haven't checked out GT Omega, the link is down in the description. They've got many racing cockpits and racing chairs that you may be interested in. Lots of cool products over there, so it's probably worth having a quick look. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. It's been Alex, and I'm out here. Goodbye.